Welcome back to the channel. My name's Justin and I'm a realtor here in Las Vegas, also a certified hack. So I wanted to make a video today. Let's talk about the changes made to Rhodes Ranch Golf Club. In the past few years, they put in 2 small areas of new houses, which changed the course a little bit. I would say they changed 3.5 holes. So we're talking about hole number 3, which is a par 3, hole number 4, which is a short par 4, hole number 5 was a par 5, now it's a par 4, and hole number 6, which was a long par 4, now it's a short one. So let's jump right in. Hole number 3 is right here at the entrance of Rhodes Ranch. Right here we can see the front gate. So this is what it looks like now, although these houses are done. So what did they do here? So they shortened this hole. The back tee was 227 before, and now it's 167. So we can see where the back tee box is here. It used to be back in that area. So if we go back to a previous, so we're looking at 2016, the back tee was almost all the way back by the street here. So what did they do? They took out this bunker, so the housings now go kind of in this area here, and we have our tee boxes there now. So if we go back to somewhat present day, okay. So they actually took a lot of the teeth out of this hole because this was a pretty hard par 3. You have water on the right. So if you wanted to cut it in there, you don't want to overdo it. But also they have these pot bunkers here, which are actually, kind of a challenge. And then you have water behind also. So now you have more of a straight shot up the green. You're not taking on nearly as much water. So it's a lot easier of a shot. So if we move on to hole number 4, this is the half hole that I would say, because they really didn't change too much other than, they took out one bunker that was here, but also there's just a big wall around these houses. And actually, as you might imagine, these guys have a pretty big net up because they're right in the line of fire. So what I would say about this is it just makes the tee shot a little less comfortable because you do have houses obviously on the right. This bunker is definitely in play because this hole is 356 from the back tee. So that one I would say is kind of a half a hole change. The bigger changes come over here, where we're talking about 5 and 6. Let me zoom out here a little bit. So 5, they basically turned these both into short par 4s, where 5 was a par 5 and 6 was a pretty tough par 4. This green was way up here and this tee box was back here, I believe. So let's look back at 3/2016. So this green was definitely almost all the way by the road and the back tee was up against the road. So the main thing that I would say is this par 5 was fairly easy. They did keep the same green, which is kind of small. Both of these greens are really small now. So if we move forward, so we have these houses here. So they really shortened this one up. Number 5 is now 370 from the back tee. And it was 515 as a par 5 before. It was a pretty easy par 5. But they didn't really change anything up near the green. Really, they just shortened it. On number 6, the tee boxes are in the same spot, but obviously the green used to be back here, and this one plays uphill a little bit. This green is really small too, the new one. These 2 bunkers in the front are just kind of annoying. They're really shallow. It almost seems like they didn't really have a course design consultant. It almost seems like it was a landscape job, sort of, because they really didn't make too many design changes. So they did turn this hard par 4 into a pretty easy one. And they turned a pretty easy par 5 into definitely a harder par 4 than it was a par 5. So who knows? Maybe that's a wash. But they did make the par 3 quite a bit easier. And then for the most part, this hole's unchanged. Okay, that's about it. That's all I really had for you today. I remember this course from its original design, and I recently played it again with these changes. So I figured I'd give you guys my take on the changes, and I don't know. I don't like it. I think they should have kept it the way it was, but I get it, you know. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure you like and subscribe below, and I will see you soon.